Okay, we're going to do a little bit of hip mobility this morning. So if you're having a focus week, you could do hips one day, you could do shoulders the next day. You could pick a joint or joints and do some mobility work, and then do some stretch work, and then even do some strength work around that joint as well. So I thought I'd give you a few ideas this morning around hip mobility. I love doing hip work. What do you reckon? Are you on board? Let me know in the comments if you're there. If you're on YouTube, put a little comment in, YouTubers. Good morning, Richard. Good morning. Now, we've already done 2 classes this morning. We've done walk fit at 6. We've done mash up hit. And now we're going to do some hip mobility. If you're feeling, again, if you're looking for some content ideas, we've got some for you today. Rich, give me a thumbs up. Give me a sound check. How does the fitness show sound today? Okay, let's do some work. First of all then, let's do a tap and a circle. Come with me just for these hip. I'm going to run through as many as I can in like 7 minutes. Sounds good. Now that would be your lowest level. This is for a little bit of balance. Bring it up. Good morning, Jacqueline. Energy. Good. Circle the hips. So there's your second, and then move into an internal rotation. And of course, so that would be, you can make it bigger, keep the foot flexed, change to the other side. So I'll do a tap and a circle, lowest level, and you could do this at the wall, or you could use it more as a balance challenge as well. And then a knee circle, trying to keep the pelvis itself still, and just add external rotation and then internal. And you could do a lot more of these. So then let's do more of a hip swing. So balance and just swing the leg forward and back. Try and keep the upper body still and stable. A little bit of a lengthening there. Good morning, Celia. Good morning, YouTube family. Now hold it and then take the hip abduction and adduction. Second move. And then third move is a figure of 8. So circle to the front and circle to the back. Still we're balancing. So that's sort of a little set of 3 moves for hip mobility. And then change again. So we have just a sweep forward and back. And I'm doing this quite quick this morning for you to give you some ideas. Hold and then abduction, adduction. Why don't you create some content around hip mobility today? Yes. And then your third one was that figure of 8. Good. Okay. Next set of exercises for a change. Take a knee, then out to the side. Just turn the knee to the back and then circle around. So you have a single to the front, hip flexor, out to the side, then move it back and then circle around. So that could be like a third set of exercises. When you brainstorm, there's so many that you can come up with that can help. So one to the front, side. Again, I'm just doing a brain dump on you. Hello, Helen. Live Fitness. Get out to the side. There you go. And then bring it back and then circle. So nice set of exercises there. Then let's take, just depending on your clients, sort of their knee and hip mobility. You might want to do a bit of knee work first and then taking the legs wide. Morning, Esther. Love it that more and more of you now are on YouTube. Good morning, Fiona. And again, so this leads us nicely into, if we do some hip mobility here, just into a wide lunge, and then come through to the center. That gives you an opportunity to just dip down. Again, start to an easy stretch of the hip flexor. If you hold it, now use your arms to drive, and then rotation. So we're just moving the upper body and then left rotation. So you've got a bit of back extension, small rotation. You could even do in this position, arms to the top, and then lateral flexion and lateral flexion. And then I'll come back to the center. Please, I'm moving through this quick just to give you a whole cavalcade of ideas. And I've filmed each one of these in a little breakdown, and then I shall use this today for social media content. One more. Now hold it in the left side. Hold. And then again, turn and load the knee. Just push the hip down. So you could do Good morning, everyone. Let me know what you're teaching today. That's, I always like to know. Hold it down. And then a little bit of stretch on your hip flexor. The arms go up. Rotation. There, a little bit of extension again. That feels good. Again, I'll run through this. So you're just driving with your arms, lifting your ribs. There you go. And then again, still got that stretch on the hip flexor. And then lateral flexion. Lateral flexion. Good, one more. And through center. Okay, there's a nice array of exercises to do. Similar movements, but just come down onto all fours. So again, you can start with your hip circle. So everything that we just did in that standing position, you could replicate that on the floor. So from your circles, both ways. And then what about knee, out, lift, and circle. I'm doing figure eight actually. Knee. Protect the lower back. So if you prefer to go lower, then that's fine. And then we'll do that on the other side. I'm going to stay high. So just again, going through the same movement patterns. Circle around. And then again, the knee goes forward. A little bit of a tuck. Out to the side. Then bring it back and circle. So you can do different variations on all fours. Favourite of all time. I love this exercise. I only started doing it a few years ago. We do it a lot in Studio Live, legs wide and just bringing your knees down. When you first start doing this mobility exercise, you think, oh, I'm never going to get my knee down. But the more you do it, the same as everything, it really makes a difference. So just bringing the knee to the front and to the centre. And you could do that for maybe 30 seconds or so. Okay. Now, favourite stretch for hips. So I'm going to come into a kneel. So this is depending that your client is able to kneel. You might need a little cushion. Just again, take the right foot out to the side and just reach into that stretch. I mean, that's intense. You're going to feel your inner thighs, side of the body. So maybe that would be level 1. Put your right hand down on the floor, push away. So you just press a little bit of not force, but just gently push that leg out, and then lift up with this side and reach up. That's a fab stretch. Inner and outer thighs and hips feeling good. And now we'd hold that 3 phases. Breathe in and hold it for a good 30 seconds. Go a little bit further, develop the stretch, and even repeat that 3-4 times. Then come out of it with your arm down, leg down, and then the other side. So you turn the toe out, so it's like a kneeling lunge. Again, left hand goes down, push the knee away. When you're ready, take that arm up. And just have that stretch again. 3 phases, if you've been doing my 3 phases of flexibility. There you go. And then come up and release. And there's there's tons more. But that hopefully has given you just a few ideas, content ideas, and maybe have a focus. Morning, everyone. Maybe have a focus, a hip focus today. We could do shoulders tomorrow, lower back Wednesday, Thursday knees, and work on some mobility exercises, some strengthening exercises, and some stretch exercises. There you go. Was that helpful? I hope it was. If you are a flex teacher, tomorrow I'm doing Flex Part 2. I'm doing a deep dive training into all things flexibility, and just looking at different stretch techniques, reciprocal inhibition, how you can improve really tight areas of the body like eternally tight hamstrings, hip flexors, etc. And just going into quite a deep dive there tomorrow. So if you want to join me tomorrow, let me know. We've got a new qualification on Friday, the level 3 award in outdoor fitness. So if you want to take your classes outdoors and you want to be legal and have all the up-to-date quals, we're doing that on Friday if you want to join us. All right, guys, have a lovely day. I hope that was helpful. Thank you, Claire. How are you? Hope you're well. And I'll see you all in the supporters for the 5-day supporters wellbeing challenge. See you in a minute.